Topeka's Discovery Nature Gallery is very happy to welcome accomplished astrophotographer Matt Dieterich as its first guest artist on First Friday, and his works will be a very special local part of the First Friday tomorrow. We're thrilled to have Matt visit the Red Couch along with Topeka Postmaster Sherry Stark to get us started on the Red Couch show today. Matt, great to meet you. What a talented guys we're about to find out. Sherry, nice to have you here. And this is our guest of honor. I want to tip this as we can see. I'll just hold it if I need to. We'll explain the significance of this portrait. Matt, how do you describe your photography? I've heard you called a dark skies photographer.
Yeah, so I photograph the night sky, and when you say dark sky, that means away from city lights. So my purpose is to capture the night sky away from the majority of the population in the United States.
What are some of the ways that you, as I'm just a novice at all this, but when you have the creative work you do on exposure in the darkest situation you can find, what are the tricks of the trade to really create something this beautiful?
So camera technology is great nowadays, so just using long exposures, you need a DSLR camera and a tripod and a lens. That's all I use to create this shot.
Oh my gosh. How did you get this effect, the swirling effect? So these are the stars rotating in that particular spot?
So for this particular shot, it's called star trail photography.
Yeah.
So the purpose of the shot was originally to take a time-lapse video. So I took about 200 images, single photos, and in post-processing, you combine all those 200 images together and you get the motion of the night sky over the course of that period of about 2 hours of photographing.
And we are mentioning, as Matt Dieterich is here, you can see him at Discover Nature Gallery tomorrow, 1100 Southeast Rice Road for First Friday. Now the reason he's brought this over as gorgeous as this is, and the reason Postmaster Sherry Stark is here. Sherry, this portrait, I call it a portrait, not just a photograph.
It's beautiful.
It's been selected to be the centennial stamp for the National Park Service. This will be a commemorative stamp, right? Tell me more about that. That's got to be very exciting.
Well, we actually have utilized the stamp in our National Park stamps for the 100 centennial celebration of the national parks, and we're encouraging everyone to visit the national parks. That's part of this process.
Go around as many as you can.
I just also went around and visited the post office, and they have these available at every post office.
Terrific.
And they're beautiful.
And had you worked with Matt, has the Postal Service worked with Matt, and did you have any creative input on that process to have this stamp be commemorated in
I
such
didn't
a way?
myself, but I just met Matt today, and it's just phenomenal, the work
it really
he
is.
is doing.
We also we've opened up a wider space on the show. Thank goodness for that. And whenever Denny is ready, we're going to show more of a panoramic shot. There it is right there. And Matt described this for us. What's the name of this? Where did you take this? Once again, a portrait, I would call it.
Sure. So this is a panorama, so it's about 12 to 16 images that I took. On the left-hand side is the Northern Lights, and the Milky Way is arcing across the night sky, and on the right-hand side, that's Mount Rainier, and there's actually the folks summiting the mountain. Definitely one of the most memorable nights. It was the first time that I got to actually capture the Northern Lights in a camera, so just very emotional and memorable experience.
Bob Victor is your gracious host here in Topeka for everything tomorrow, and he had mentioned you'll be in Strong City, Kansas tomorrow night, which is the darkest spot in Kansas, appropriately enough.
Yeah.
You're going to have a workshop there tomorrow night?
Correct. So we're going to educate the folks on how to capture their own night sky photographs, and it's going to be a wonderful experience.
Strong City. In Topeka at the gallery, what time you'll be appearing there and meet some of the people who'd love to meet you, I'm sure.
Sure. So tomorrow I'll be at the gallery all day from 9 till 5.
Okay, I want to hold that up, not too much glare there. So 9 to 5 for First Friday. Matt, okay, I'm going to let this go and shake your hand. It's an honor to meet these talented hands and eyes and the mind of Matt Dieterich. And Sherry, thanks for coming over, and thanks for featuring Matt's works on this commemorative stamp. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, indeed. Well, we'll see what the skies look like for your weekend next in Jeremy's forecast, and then the YWCA Network Lunch. I know a lot of you have seen it on the show. You've